Hey, Retcon Raider here. We're coming up on the end of July, so that means we've almost reached my channel's 3-month anniversary. That means it's time for another episode of the Retcon Retrospective, where I look back on what's happened with the channel so far, and what my plans for the future might be. So, where to begin? Well, it's definitely been a very interesting month. I can't say that I accomplished as much as I would have liked to, but overall, I think things are still going rather well. From looking at the numbers, I've definitely lost a bit of momentum since last month, but that's not terribly surprising. I knew that in June I was being artificially boosted by the hype surrounding the Phoenix Point crowdfunding campaign, as well as E3. I just wasn't sure exactly how much of a boost it was giving me. Well, it turns out it was basically doubling my channel growth. According to the analytics, I gained about 500 subscribers and 50,000 views during the month of June. And it looks like I've gained about 250 subscribers and 25,000 more views during the month of July. Given how new I am at all this, and the fact that I still mostly have no idea what I'm doing, I think those are some pretty respectable numbers. But more importantly, this month marked two big achievements for my channel. First, I've officially hit a cumulative total of 100,000 global views. That's crazy! I mean, ultimately my view numbers don't really matter. Aside from the small fraction that count as monetized views, the overall view count is mostly just a vanity thing. But it makes me feel pretty good to hit a 6-digit number. Perhaps more notably, this month I also exceeded 1,000 total subscribers. In fact, I'm actually getting pretty close to 1,100 subscribers as of the moment I'm recording this audio. Again, it's great for my morale, but it also does have some tangible effects on my YouTube account, unlocking a small assortment of new features that I can play with. From a gaming standpoint, I basically just hit 2nd level. I suppose it's also worth mentioning that I should hopefully be receiving my first check from YouTube sometime in August. It's not much, but it will just barely cover the costs of the equipment upgrades I bought last month. That means that now I can start putting my future earnings towards other things, like more equipment upgrades, or upgrades for my channel, or just upgrades in general. And boy, oh boy, there's still a lot I need to upgrade. I think my next focus will be on saving up to get my computer rebuilt, to make it a bit easier to record and assemble videos. I'd like to invest in a quieter cooling fan so I don't have to constantly noise filter the sound of my computer out of my recordings. I'd also like to rearrange my recording area in general to better insulate from outside sounds like passing trucks, overly ambitious yard workers, and bad weather. I also need to invest in a good external hard drive so I can properly back up all of my work, just in case. I'm also still looking into getting some proper channel art and some proper background music for my videos, but it's been hard to find anything that fits into my current budget. But one thing I do think I'll try to get done this month is a proper end slate and perhaps a basic credit sequence to end my videos with. If I can actually figure out how to do it properly. In regards to my videos, I'm pleased to see that I managed to stick to my self-imposed schedule of releasing at least one video every 2 days. Granted, some of the videos were a bit rushed and certainly could have been better, but the important thing is that every video gave me a bit more hands-on experience with Adobe Premiere and various other aspects of the video making process. Hopefully I can put all that experience towards slowly but steadily continuing to improve the videos I upload. Speaking of which, I've also continued experimenting with different types of videos this month. Obviously, I'm still getting my biggest numbers from my videos about Phoenix Point, and I do love talking about Phoenix Point. But I also got some pretty decent numbers from talking about Pathfinder Kingmaker, another crowdfunded game that I just backed. I do have a few other games that I've backed through crowdfunding this year, so maybe I'll go ahead and make some videos talking about those projects as well. I've also continued my ongoing video series about Fallout Van Buren, which doesn't get great numbers, but that's fine. It's a bit of a passion project. Much like with Phoenix Point, I just love talking about the Fallout franchise, especially the older games, or in the case of Van Buren, a game that was never actually released. Similarly, I've been running my Let's Play series about Battle Brothers for a full month now, and while it also gets pretty low numbers, I've been having a lot of fun making it. I love playing Battle Brothers, so being able to share the experience with some of my viewers has been great. And it helps that the gameplay-heavy videos are a bit easier to make than my other scripted videos. That helped me maintain my self-imposed release schedule throughout July, because I could whip up a Battle Brothers episode in about 3 or 4 hours, which left me with more time to work on my more ambitious scripted videos. And, for the other work I have to do to actually pay my bills. And much like with my other videos, doing a regular Let's Play series gives me more practical experience with recording and editing software. I know it's not great as far as Let's Play videos go, but each new video gives me a bit more practice with doing this sort of thing. So hopefully I'll be able to eventually put out some higher quality Let's Play series in the future. There are plenty of other games I'd love to showcase on YouTube, but for now I think I'm content with just continuing to use the Battle Brothers videos to hone my video making skills. Speaking of which, given all that practice I've had making the Battle Brothers series so far, I think I'm going to aim for a slightly more ambitious video schedule in August. In July, my goal was to put out one video every 2 days, which meant that I was putting out 4 videos one week and 3 videos the next. For August, I think I'll try stepping that up to 4 videos every week, alternating between scripted videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and more casual Let's Play videos on Mondays and Fridays. Given my other responsibilities, I'm not sure if I'll be able to maintain this release schedule for long, but I'm going to give it a shot. I'll also try to sneak in occasional shorter bonus videos, such as short game reviews or updates on projects that I'm following, though I certainly can't make any guarantees that I'll be able to find enough time to do that on a regular basis. At any rate, I think I've blathered long enough. I've still got a lot of work to do if I want to stick to my current video release schedule. If everything goes to plan, then I'll have something new for you on Wednesday. And as always, feel free to let me know if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions. I love hearing from my viewers, because let's face it, I wouldn't still be here if it wasn't for you. So thanks to each and every one of you. And here's hoping that August is another great month. But for now, this is Retcon Raider, signing off. And as always, thanks for listening. Oh, and remember, if you need to contact me for any reason, just leave a comment on any one of my videos, or feel free to use my official email address. Link is in the description.